At number 1, we have sweet basil. It is probably the most common varieties of basil, very popular in pesto, pasta, pizza, salad, and marinades. It is medium green color with a rounded cup-shaped leaf. It has been known to repel mosquitoes. In the diet, sweet basil can provide vitamins, minerals, and a range of antioxidants. Its essential oil may also have medical benefits. Here are some other everyday way to use it. Top whole leaves onto pizza. Finish pasta with whole or thinly sliced leaves. Blend it into sauce. Puree it into soups. Chop it up to add to a salad. Use it to garnish avocado toast. Turn it into an ice cream topping. Number 2, we have purple basil. It has a striking dark burgundy color that provides excellent contrast in the herb garden. Its leaves have a beautiful coppery glow and clove-like slightly spicy flavor. Highly aromatic purple basil can be steeped in vinegar or oil to add beautiful color to your dishes. Purple basil contains many vitamins and minerals including vitamin A, C and A, fiber and antioxidant. Used medically for its antioxidant and antibacterial properties. Basil oil provides an immune system boost and combats aging and skin ailment. Purple basil pairs well with olive oil, garlic, vinegar, pasta, fruits, eggplant, lettuce, grease, vegetables, and tomato. Number 3, we have Thai sweet basil. Thai sweet basil is a member of the mint family and as such has a particularly sweet flavor reminiscent of anise, licorice, and clove. Popular among the cuisine of Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. Growing Thai basil has a pleasing aroma similar to sweet basil and is generally used fresh in recipes. Thai basil are to infuse with vinegar or oil to flavor pao with mint and chilies, make tea, or pair with mashed chicken, pork, or beef dish. Thai basil used to make Thai basil beer and a recipe for Thai basil pesto with peanuts, rice vinegar, fish sauce, and sesame oil, which will keep in the refrigerator for a week. Thai basil may also be used as an aromatherapy treatment. They can also be bruised and rubbed beneath the eyes and on the forehead for a relaxing from a long stressful day. At number 4, we have lemon and lime basil. Both lemon and lime basil, as it looks like a traditional variety of basil because of the lemonine flavor. The leaves can be lightly torn and tossed into green salads, minced into dip and vinaigrettes, or stirred into beverages, including cocktails, iced tea, and lemonade. Both basil can also be rubbed over meats to impart a subtle flavoring, mixed into rice, pasta, and noodle. In addition to fresh application, basil can be infused into oil and syrup and incorporated into jam, crumbles, cobblers, ice cream, and puddings. Lemon and lime basil will also add a citrusy anise flavor to cookies, scones, or other baked goods. Number 5, we have holy basil. This basil actually has a unique history behind its name. This type of basil is one that is deeply respected within the Hindu religion. This is why it is referred to as a holy basil or also called sacred basil. But you may also have more respect for this basil when you learn that it can be placed inside a tea and drank regularly to boost your immune system. Closely related to culinary basil, holy basil, or you can also say TULSI, is a medicinal herb used in Ayurveda that is native to India and Southeast Asia. It is considered an adaptogenic herb, meaning it can help adapt the body to stress and boost energy. In alternative medicine, it is typically used for anxiety, stress, and fatigue, and may be used in herbal formulation to help treat asthma, bronchitis, colds, and the flu. Holy basil is available in capsules, tinctures, powders, and as an herbal tea. Number 6, we have cinnamon basil. This basil variety is one that is different than sweet basil, but still familiar with lot of people. It has a spicy flavor and a sweet scent. It is good for flower arrangements and garnish, or to be paired with fruit dishes as well. Cinnamon basil is used in teas and baked goods such as cookies and pies. It is also used in pasta, salad, jellies, and vinegar. Outside the kitchen, cinnamon basil is used in dried arrangement and as potpourri. Cinnamon basil is also used as medicinal herb. It offers anti-inflammatory benefits and can relieve symptoms of arthritis. If you suffer from allergy, diabetes, colds, flu, or infertility, you can take the benefit of consuming cinnamon basil. Number 7, we have Greek basil. Greek basil will be great addition to this environment because it only grows to be about 8 inches tall. This type of basil is still great for using in salads, meat dishes, or soups. It also make a nice garnish, or you can use for ornamental purposes. It is also favorite in sauces for tomato dishes, Italian food, and other recipes. The leaves of Greek basil herb plant have a great deal of medicinal value. According to the source, a basil tea calms the stomach and relieves spasms in digestive tract. Leaves may be chewed for a quick fix to a stomach issues like nausea, diarrhea, and even flatulence. Some say it helps with symptoms of a cold and can assist in relieving water retention. Number 8, we have lettuce leaf basil. This basil has very large, crinkled, and highly aromatic leaves. The sweet basil leaves are not as strong as other basil and have been described as having a clove and minty taste, or alternatively a mild spicy peppery taste. Great in salads and excellent for using in pesto and herbal oils. Due to its light green color, it can offer a different choice to the traditional dark green sweet basil. Its leaves are best for pizza and sandwiches because the flavor is mild and the leaf form is used. Just a few leaves can fill out even a large sandwich quickly. It is a very good source of vitamin A since it is high in beta carotene, an excellent source of vitamin K. Basil also provides significant amount of magnesium, calcium, iron, potassium, and vitamin C. Number 9, we have Genovese basil. This is a variety of sweet basil which originated in Italy. It still has a classic look and taste of basil so naturally. They are excellent for pesto, caprese salad, and other dishes that require large, fresh basil leaves. The flowers can be harvested and used in recipes that call for basil. However, basil flowers are said to have a much more concentrated basil flavor and scent, so they should be used sparingly. Number 10, we have Cardinal basil. This is one that is easily spotted. We will recognize it because it produces beautiful red blooms. But don't think that this variety is only good for ornamental use. It is also great for use in vinegar and oils because it has a spicier flavor. This Cardinal basil is rich in vitamin K, iron, potassium, and magnesium. The oils in basil are used for both their aroma and for the health. It contains compound beneficial for lowering blood pressure and lungs disease. It is also said to help aid in digestion. This basil has been represented throughout history as both a culinary ingredient and a medicinal herb. The English use oil of basil in cosmetic and for medicinal purposes. In different culture, basil was a symbol of love, often given as a token of affection. Next number, we have African blue basil. This variety of basil is one that stands out for many reasons. First, it is one of the tallest varieties of basil because it grows up to 4 feet tall. This variety of basil is also a perennial, which is not the case with most other variety of basil. As long as it doesn't freeze, it will come back year after year. This variety of basil is great in flower arrangements because of its beauty, but also works well in the kitchen too. It is great for rice dishes, meat dishes, and vegetable dishes too. At number 12, we have green ruffles basil. This green ruffles basil produce large serrated, cut and ruffled dark green leaves that have a great tangy and rich flavor. This basil variety is popular for its culinary uses and is excellent for many tomato-based dishes. Number 13, we have spicy clove basil. This is another small variety of basil that works well for use in soups, salads, and pasta. But this variety of basil actually have a little spicier flavor to it. At number 14, we have summer long basil. This variety of basil is a dwarf option. Because it is a dwarf, it matures much earlier than other basil, and it is slower to bolt than other basil as well. It should produce within 30 to 60 days of planting. Adding more basil type, next one we have Napolitano basil. This is another variety of sweet basil. It still remains true to the traditional basil flavor, though it is a tart spicer than the other variety of sweet basil. Next one we have Christmas basil. It tasted the fruity flavor of this basil variety. That flavor is what makes it such a good choice for an addition to a salad or a drink as well. Last one we have Ararat basil. It has a sweet flavor with a hint of licorice. We can put this basil in a flower arrangement also.